Are you ready to have your website get found by the right people? Are you looking to rank at the top of Google so you get more traffic to your website? Are you ready to learn how to use SEO and content marketing to grow your organic traffic? If so, you are in the right place, my friend. Welcome to the Simple SEO Content Podcast, where I show you how to combine the power of SEO, search engine optimization, and content marketing to build your like, know, and trust factor with your audience, which allows you to get found by the right people and turn those visitors into buyers. No more frustration or confusion, and no more time wasted wondering if you're doing your SEO right. It's time to learn how to use SEO and content marketing to grow your business. Hi, my friends, and welcome to the Simple SEO Content Podcast SEO year-end review. My goodness, we have made it. It is December, and we are ready to talk about what we need to look at from a year-end review perspective. So last week we talked about reporting, and a lot of what we want to do in a year-end review is to review our numbers and our performance for the year. So what I want you to do is get out your report. So if you created your report after last week's episode, or if you're a student in Simple SEO Content, you have the reporting templates and everything that I give you, I want you to pull those out. And I want you to take a look at any notes that you have. And I want you to reflect on what did you do this year from an SEO perspective. So how many blog posts did you create? How many did you optimize? How much traffic did they generate? How many website pages did you work on optimizing? And how much traffic did that generate? Did your domain authority increase this year? Did you work on link building? Did you join Haro and provide resources for reporters and get your name out there and build links to your website? Did you leverage community partnerships and get links from them and build additional domain authority? What did you do? What did you work on? And what worked and what didn't work? And what's maybe still working or still taking some time? I want you to really look at what was your plan for 2023? What did you execute from your plan? And then how did it work out? And if you're here thinking, Rachel, I didn't have a plan. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just trying to figure this out and go with the flow and figure it out as I went. That's okay. Don't be mean to yourself. Don't get frustrated, but just make sure that you join me for next week's episode where we're going to talk about 2024 planning. And I want you to make sure that you're reflecting on what you did this year. So if you don't have all your numbers yet, take this week to put your report together. So remember, I want you to look at where do you rank right now for the keywords that you're trying to optimize for. So take that baseline report, figure out where you're at. Do a baseline report on your domain authority. Where are you at? So, and then I also would like you to look at your website traffic. What is your total traffic for this year? So you're going to want to wait until the first week of January to pull your total traffic for the entire year, but you can go back and do your traffic month by month from January until November. And I want you to look at your total traffic. I also want you to look at your organic or SEO traffic so that you know what percentage of traffic is coming from SEO. Then I want you to make a list of how many blog posts you added this year. And I want you to go into Google Analytics and look and see at a page level, how much traffic are those blog posts getting? And I want you to look and see from a keyword standpoint, are those blog posts ranking? Are those blog posts getting traffic to them because people are finding them? If not, we need to probably make some adjustments. And it may be that your keyword targeting is incorrect or your optimization is incorrect, or it may just be that they're still marinating because sometimes it takes a while for Google to find something and boost it and start to increase it. The other thing, if you're working on building your domain authority, it's possible that you just don't have enough domain authority yet, but as it starts to increase, you'll have more and more traffic come in. You'll have more and more blog posts or website pages that'll start to rank. I had a really nice bump in my website's domain authority in the late summer. I went up by 7 or 8 points in a matter of about 30 days. My domain authority hadn't moved in 2 years, so it was crazy. It was incredibly welcome. I was incredibly thankful for a nice increase in it because as your domain authority increases, we often see an opportunity for us to start ranking for more keywords. And that's where we can take our year-end review and we can start to make decisions about what we're going to do next year. Next week's episode is all about our 2024 plan and how we put that plan together and then how we execute it. If you're here and you're thinking, Rachel, I don't know how to determine anything. Analytics might as well be in a foreign language. I don't understand anything. If you're at the point that you're ready to really focus on this, I want you to join me in Simple SEO Content. We will have the live class kicking off in January. Looks like the week of January 16th is when that is tentatively scheduled. Check the website. I'm sure there'll be updated information. I am being completely honest, I'm recording this in the end of September, so that date may change, but as of right now, it is on my calendar for the week of January 16th. We will be teaching live. I will have an opportunity for you to join me in that class and really go through this and put your 2024 SEO and content plan together. You, me, and a small group of students so that you really know what you're working on. You can learn everything and then you can execute. And then I'm also going to teach you how to do all of this reporting so that when you get to the end of 2024, you know exactly what numbers to pull because I've already given you the templates. You've already looked at it. You've been tracking it all year and you know what's working and what's not working so that you can go into making your 2025 plan. But for right now, your year-end review, your task for right now is just take notes, think about what you did, what you tried to do, what you feel worked, what didn't work, and then take a look at your traffic, your total website traffic, your SEO traffic. You can also look at your keyword rankings. How are you ranking for the words that you're going after? You can look at your domain authority. Have you been able to increase your domain authority this year? If you didn't have these metrics and you weren't tracking them through the year, that's okay. These become your baseline metrics. And then this is where you build from next year. If you have any questions, you're not sure how to do this, you'd really rather just go through this with me, take the free class. That's the only way that you're going to get an invitation into Simple SEO Content right now. So if you want to do this and get in there and start getting ahead on it, maybe you have a nice holiday break. Like my husband's company shuts down for several weeks over Christmas. So he's got almost a month that he takes off work. So it would be perfect in a situation like that if you have time where you really want to get ahead because you've got some quiet time. Go ahead and take the free class. That'll give you the invitation into it. Otherwise, mark your calendar for the week of January 16th. Double check the website, edgetomarketing.com/freebies. We'll have the information on it. But I do plan on doing it that early part of January. School starts back on the 9th here, and I usually do it the week after school starts back. So come in, take the class, learn how to do everything, and then we'll work on formulating your plan for 2024. Next week's podcast episode is all about 2024 planning. So we're going to talk about that. So go through, pull your notes together, take your reports. If you don't know how to find some of the information in analytics or you don't know exactly what to track, go back and listen to last week's podcast episode, which was all about reporting. See, guys, there's a method to my madness. I teach you reporting, I teach you year-end review, and then I teach you planning because that's the order that you need to learn this stuff to be able to do it. All right, if you have any questions, you know how to find me. I will see you back here next week for 2024 planning and our final podcast of 2023 because I'm going to take some time off over the holiday break. I am looking forward to it. I will figure out if you're going to get a best of episode or if I'm just going to enjoy a quiet little break. All right. I will see you guys back here next week for our final live episode or final new episode of 2023. Thanks so much, guys. That's all for today's episode of the Simple SEO Content Podcast. I want to thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you visit my website, edgetomarketing.com, and visit the freebies tab. Right there, you're going to find the SEO Content Quick Start Guide along with the free SEO class. So you'll have everything you need to know to get started with SEO and content marketing. then do me a favor, if you wouldn't mind, if you would do a rating and a review of this podcast on your favorite platform. That would really help spread the message, and I do greatly appreciate it. If you have any questions, you can always DM me on Instagram at Etched Marketing Academy, and I will see you right back here next week.